And this is a developing system, and this is not far away from the Caribbean. Again, this is not off the coast of Africa where we have days and days to watch it. And I do believe all indications are that it will develop as it moves into the Caribbean. And of course, watching in the short term, these locations. So I want to point this out off the bat. St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada. We swing back toward Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana, even the ABC Islands, for the potential of very gusty winds out of this. Trinidad and Tobago, we're not waiting for a couple days. This is about to move in. It's a tropical wave. No, it doesn't have a name, but you know how in the Caribbean we get these systems, and while they may not have a name, we get very gusty winds out of that. Long term, I need you to pay attention. In Jamaica, if here's the Caribbean, here's Trinidad and Tobago, here's Guyana. Again, we're not far away. So while it may not be a name system quite yet, it is getting there. So it just needs to start to get more of a circulation. So I want to give you the heads up. All islands are matter, a big or small, and this is what I'm watching next. So this clearly has my attention. You could hear the tone in my voice, a little bit different from some of the videos. I don't like to raise anxiety. Many of us have been through massive hurricanes. Irma, the Maria 5-year anniversary today. The Dorians. So again, but this is one to watch. And again, it's not way out there. Cluster of rainstorms already pushing into Guyana. We'll see that right along our coast, and then eventually increasing toward Trinidad and Tobago. Now here is the outlook. This is 3 o'clock today. Not a true classified system, but you see the heavier rain in some of the yellows here. Now, let me stop the clock here. This is by the time we get into tomorrow night. At this point, it could be developing further anywhere from Barbados, St. Lucia south. That rain chance is really going to pick up gustier winds. We're not looking at a hurricane moving into Trinidad and Tobago. We're not looking at that. But you know how it goes in some of those individual thunderstorms. You get those very gusty winds. Watching the thunder and lightning. Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Watching over toward Barbados backside, this is going to draw in some moisture and kind of swinging up toward the north. So Martinique, Dominica, watching out for some extra rain and storms. But look how this evolves. 2 o'clock and really not too far away. When we're in a 6-7 day time frame, that's not way out in time. You know, when they come off the coast of Africa, we're watching these things for weeks. So let's get to the winds, miles per hour in knots, and you see the very gusty winds. This is by Thursday morning. Winds about 40 knots, and that's what I was mentioning. Even if it's not a named system, we've got the gusty winds. As far as the rain goes, just in the short term, this is in inches. I'm going to update that too, add some more metric stuff to this. But you see here, this is through Friday, and seeing the deeper purples, some of the kind of reddish shading you're seeing here, 3, 4, 5 inches of rain. So Trinidad, Tobago, do expect flash flooding of potential out of this. Some gusty winds of potential out of this. Even spotty power outages, that's going to be a possibility with some of the thunderstorms embedded in this tropical disturbance as it slides by.